This is the Wood TV Live Desk.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me, I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Laster here from our mobile Wood TV Live Desk. Our last interview here from the CEO Summit 2022 that's back in person this year at the Amway Grand Plaza. Steve Huizenga. Steve, appreciate you taking some time.
Yeah, no problem.
So you were a speaker today here at the Summit. Tell us a little bit about your speech.
The high points were as for allied mechanical in the construction industry, 50% of the workforce is going to be retiring in the next 10 years. And we're being very active in how can we fill those gaps in different ways. And we're looking at returning citizens, so we're hiring out of prisons. We're also looking at refugee programs. We're just being really active and getting ahead of that in 10 years when that workforce disappears, that we have created an environment and a different way of hiring people in different sources, so we don't have a labor shortage.
You mentioned some of the stories of your own adversity and how you can play into other people's adversity and hiring them and giving them a chance. Why do something like that?
I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for second and third chances. Being a guy who's been in recovery for 15 years, I'm a two-time felon. I got a lot of DUIs. If somebody didn't take a chance on me and give me numerous chances, I wouldn't be where I was today. And so that's my heart, my passion is continually give people second, third chances. And we've had tremendous success with doing that also.
How is it finding, talent in the workforce here in the year 2022? You mentioned all of the individuals who will be retiring here a lot sooner than later. How is bringing new people into the workforce, and how has it been a challenge for you?
Well, I think in the trades, it's just been because for so many years, we've been fed that you can't be successful if you don't go to college. When I have plumbers and pipe fitters that I think I have a guy that made $165,000 last year. He worked a lot of hours, but so getting over that and I speak a lot to schools too. I serve on a board called West Michigan Construction Institute, and that's all about getting kids excited and interested in the trades. It was something that really wasn't around when I was. So we are kind of turning that tide a little bit with letting people know that trades is a great way to have a great career, make a great living. And it's not just there's always career paths. There's paths to sitting behind a desk and being a project manager or being in technology with us, but there's tons of other paths you can take. So that's why right now that was the struggle we had, but now we're starting to see that tide turn, that people are realizing trades is a very viable career path.
It seems like it comes in phases with the trades. You look by decades, several decades ago, yes, the trades were there, then it's shifted to college, and now we're seeing that shift, like you mentioned, back into people pursuing the trades a little bit. So one other question I always like to ask everyone who's come up here so far, I ask them if you had some advice or a tip or any specific advice to share with someone who is a young professional, someone who may be looking to make the jump into their second job, or someone who recently had graduated or finished schooling of any kind, what would you tell them?
Ooh, that's hard because I've been at the same place my whole life, which is I've never been in that situation. I would say make sure the company you're choosing, you have the opportunity to be picky right now because there's a talent shortage. Make sure the company you're picking lines up with the values and they're doing what aligns with what you like to see them do. For us, we're doing great things to bring talent in with helping people with second chances, but what that's also doing, people are also seeing what we're doing, and they just want to come work for us because of what we're doing. So make sure you look for a company that lines up with values and being active in the community.
Steve, I appreciate you taking the time. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Appreciate it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a look at our mobile Wood TV Live Desk. Again, all the videos that we have been streaming this afternoon can be found on the Videos tab on our Wood TV Facebook page. I'm News 8 digital anchor Luke Laster. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you around.
Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.